The last show Left on Earth was filmed without a studio audience and was produced remotely from our bedrooms, basements, and bunkers coast to coast.
It's a life show left on Earth. I hope it's worth it. It better be worth it. Yeah, I hope it's worth it.
Hi, everybody. Maribeth Monroe here. You might recognize me from a show called Bob Hart's Abishola. I've also been on some other shows you might recognize me from. I was on The Good Place. I've also been on Workaholics. I was on that show for a long time. But I have never been on a show where I'm shooting in front of my green screen in my own garage using my own iPhone. But this is the world we're in now. Fun, right? My green screen? How does it work? Oh, that's easy. Science. Do you remember science? Oh, it's that ancient art form that governments used to use to make the best decisions for their citizens. But you know, I'm really trying to do my best to not let this time get me down. You know, I'm really trying to stay as positive as possible, you know, because that's what they say. You have to embrace the darkness in order to appreciate the light. At least that's what the experts say. Well, and by experts, I mean stoners. But the one thing I am struggling with in this time is that I feel like there's two Maribeths, you know? There's this one Maribeth that's terrified of the world being this garbage fire that's just hurtling towards the brink of extinction, one Big Mac at a time. And then there's, you know, the other Maribeth. Yeah. The one that you and I are gonna focus on right now. The Maribeth who is embracing this situation in order to better see the positive.
Each day I wake up to the daylight and find new perspective like bell hooks suggested. I make myself a goal to find a new way to reach radical love by the end of the day. Oh no, not you. But when it gets dark and no one's around, it takes you 3 white claws just to wind your mind down. The government is failing you, the news is no good. Every block in LA will soon look like Hollywood. It's easier to scream than it ever was to cry. You caught your therapist saying, why God, why? And now it's 3 in the morning and you're still awake, contemplating and debating the notion of our fate. But now, forevermore, you know I need you. Without the light, without the dark, we could never see what's right in front of you.
Welcome to the last show left on Earth.
Are you a middle-aged white woman who misses being able to complain to a manager because of quarantine? Then call the Karen service. We'll create a scenario for you to be upset about, and then you call and yell at us on FaceTime. First, we'll let you berate a lower-level employee before demanding to speak to the manager.
This is ridiculous. It doesn't matter that I bought the shirt 2 years ago. I just don't like the way it makes my hips look boxy.
Ma'am.
You know what? I don't like your attitude.
Ma'am.
You're a fucking idiot. Let me talk to your manager.
Then, we'll connect you with an exasperated manager.
Ma'am, I can understand that you are upset, but there's no reason to yell.
I'm not yelling. I'm talking.
Our managers will argue with you for 15 minutes before finally letting you get your way.
We usually don't issue refunds for something like this, but we'll make a one-time exception.
Now, is that so hard?
Just because it's a pandemic doesn't mean you should have to face the sadness that's deep, deep inside of you. So get back to what makes you happy, degrading and humiliating others. Call the Karen service today. 10% off if your name actually is Karen.
All the plans are in place, George. Tomorrow, we kill our humans.
I don't know, Izzy. This whole revolution thing is getting out of hand. I love Kate. She's a good human.
Good human. No such thing. She makes you wear a bow tie.
It makes me look handsome.
Oh, don't be such a Benji. She dresses you like an idiot, makes you poop on her schedule, and because of her personal shame issues, won't let you lick your own balls.
I don't have balls.
And who paid to have them taken away from you? Come back to the pack, brother.
Georgie, what's wrong? You want to go potty?
No, it's not that.
You can talk?
Yeah. Listen, there's something you need to know.
I talk to you all the time. You never say a word.
Well, it's all sort of baby talk, you know? If someone came up to you and started singing, "Who's got a good boy, butt? Where'd you get that little butt?" I mean, it's a hard question to answer.
That's a fair point. Oh, this is great! Now I can talk to you about my problems instead of exhausting my friends and family.
Listen, Kate, you're in grave danger. You need to hide. I won't be able to protect you. There's going to be a great war. Tomorrow begins the dog revolution.
A dog revolution? What does that even mean?
Dogs will rise up and kill their humans. Even the cats are in on it. We'll then take to the streets, emptying every grocery store and restaurant of all their goods. Surviving humans will become the pets. Dogs will reign supreme, and dissenters will be stripped naked and forced to wear cones of shame.
You organized this?
I belong to a small cell.
George, I love you and I think dogs are smart, but don't you think if this was really happening that the FBI would know about it and, infiltrate the group?
Yeah, right. Like a human's gonna go undercover as a dog.
Just be smart, okay? Now let's get back to what's important. Do you think that you could learn the harmony for Who's Got a Good Boy Butt? Wouldn't that be fun?
Don't make me change my mind.
Okay. You want a greenie?
No, we go at sunrise like we planned.
Bitch, I need to get fed one more time before I attack.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, that's Mr. Dog. He's new, but he's cool.
Bark, bark, fellow dogs.
Mr. Dog, we were just deciding if we should wait to be fed before the revolution.
Why not just eat the humans for breakfast? Be a better meal.
Damn, that's some sick shit. I like it.
Listen, I was thinking maybe we should all pledge our intentions on this recorded Zoom call so that dogs everywhere can know how it originated. Huh? Let's all pledge.
Great idea.
You in, George?
You either with us or against us, George.
George, come on. Don't be a bitch.
Do you have a loved one who passed away unexpectedly?
Did they die before getting a badass tattoo they always wanted?
If so, we've got a solution.
We're the Emerson Brothers, and we run the only tattoo and funeral parlor in the greater Tucson area.
Maybe Aunt Tammy wanted to get a tattoo of a hobbit sitting on a mushroom taking a bong rip zapped on her left butt cheek. We can do that.
Or maybe Dad wanted a wicked Grim Reaper sitting on a lazy boy with a nuclear bomb exploding in the background.
We literally did 3 of those today. Is it legal? We have no idea.
And we ain't gonna ask nobody either.
So hurry on down to the Emerson Brothers Tattoo Funeral Parlor and get your dead relative inked the F up.
We also sell meth if you're into that kind of stuff too.
Hi, I'm Davis Meacham of Meacham Real Estate, and welcome to 85 Westview Drive, Apartment 3S. Let me be the first to say, welcome home. Now let me show you the first bedroom. Look at the size of this. This is a queen. You could easily fit a king, and it comes with its own bathroom. Let's check that out. Single vanity, obviously lots of counter space. Big old shower. Somebody left us a little gift, it looks like. That is not, I don't even think that's a poop. Either way, we will flush it. Are you, what? Let's see the rest of this amazing house. That's not the only toilet. This is the main master. You got a California king, could probably fit two if you wanted to. Closet, his and hers, or in my case, hers and hers, because my wife has so much clothing. I'm just kidding, Melissa, I love you, baby, but entrez-vous to the ensuite. Jet tub, look at the size of these jets here. Those are outdoor jacuzzi styles. How is that happening? How is that happening? This is the kitchen. I shouldn't have to tell you that. New fridge, new dishwasher. This is island living. This is island living. Now, you have not seen this apartment until you've seen the lofted space and rooftop deck. Also, a powder room. Come on up, follow me. This is the powder room. That is the sink where you wash your hands. That's the toilet right there. And that is everything. 85 Westfield Drive apartment. I thought you said you turn the water off. Jesus. It's 85 Westfield Drive, apartment 3S.
Stones. But I know one thing for sure, when this all ends, I can't wait to see my friend. I can't wait to see my friend. Give him a big hug, grab a cup of joe, take a long walk or to the picture show. People want their malls and bars when this all ends, but I can't wait to see my friend. I can't wait to see my brother man. He says he existed before time and space began. I sure like him, but even I'd have to claim I'd never look him in the eye or dare to speak his name. He can walk on water, he's a poet, he's a king. Crows fall from the sky whenever he sings. He's harnessed the power of the spirit of the wind, and I can't wait to see my friend. I can't wait to see my friend. I can't wait to see my friend. I gotta tell you, I can't wait to see my friend. I can't wait to see my friend.
After 23 white guys and Juan Pablo, it's the most dramatic season of The Bachelor yet. Booyah, Bachelor Nation, we finally did it. A black bachelor. Deadass. Introducing Devon. He's a single, employed dad looking for love. And, you guessed it, he's here for the white reasons. Did we purposely shoot this season during a period of social distancing? Listen to your heart. And peep my man Devon as he goes on virtual one-on-one dates. Well, there'll be absolutely no physical contact to make you or your mom uncomfortable. Grab your wine and your apathy towards racism to watch the big homie Devon spit that hood game at these IG thotties. Will he find love? Will the women open their hearts? And will all these white girls disappoint their daddies?
So crazy, right?
Right? It's crazy.
Hey, Tara, who are you talking to?
Nobody, Dad. It's just customer service.
What?
I could really see myself falling for you.
It's all this season on The Bachelor, busting up the ship robe edition.
millions of unskilled workers operating without decent contracts, appropriate pay, or even the most basic workplace protections. It is time that we halt these unilaterally imposed regulations and demand a seat at the bargaining table, which is also the homework table. And it's also where we eat. Oh my God, we eat here too. The involuntary homeschool teacher labor union has been left with no choice but to go on strike. We are being forced to act as the school nurse, the social worker, the lunch lady, and the completely unqualified instructor of polygrams, pronouns, civics. That thing where you gotta make a volcano blow up with baking soda, that was hard. French? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time for fucking French. I'll be right there. Just gonna put my head in this oven. What? Homeschooling violates children's rights to a meaningful education. Yeah, no shit.
This message brought to you by my day drunk mom. Hello, my name is Ruby and I'm in 4th grade. I'd like to welcome a very special guest to the show. I'm joined by singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist Andrew Bert. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Ruby.
Let's get right to it. Ranking from best to worst, which pet would you want? Turtle, lizard, or parrot?
I would say turtle, parrot, lizard.
So your latest album begins with the song Sisyphus. As we all know, Sisyphus was fated to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity as punishment for his own self-aggrandizing behavior. Do you feel this is a suitable metaphor for the act of constantly creating new works as a popular artist?
Well, that's a great question, Ruby. In a way, yes. Although I think I enjoy pushing the rock up the hill more than Sisyphus likely did, as his was a sentence given to him by the gods for trying to be like the gods. But no, it's a little more about masochism as far as my own personal take on it. So when I get to the top of the mountain with the boulder, it's like, well, should I just jump into the abyss or let the rock roll? But then what happens when you let the rock roll? Who's down there? Someone might get hurt.
Do you like pancakes?
You know, I used to, but they make me kind of spacey, you know?
Please list in order of like to dislike, Merzbow, Mahler, or Minecraft.
What was the first one?
Merzbow?
Oh, I don't know what Merzbow is.
It's a Japanese noise band.
Yeah, if you had said Boredoms, I would have known, but I guess I don't know Merzbow. In the same, are they contemporaries of?
They're earlier.
Earlier than Boredoms. What are the other two?
Mahler and Minecraft.
I've never liked Mahler. It's too heavy-handed.
You wrote the theme song for this show. How do you think it turned out?
All I knew was the title of the show, the last show left on Earth, and I went for a bike ride, and I already had a melody in my head, and I thought, wow, that's kind of a lot of pressure to call yourself the last show left on Earth. So I thought I'd make that sort of the idea of the song.
Do you have a go-to snack you eat before a performance? And if so, what is it?
Chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Thank you for joining me today. What song are you going to be playing now?
I'm going to play Sisyphus.
And now, please enjoy this performance of Sisyphus by my friend Andrew Bert.
Did he jump or did he fall as he gazed into the morning mist? Did he raise both fists and say to hell with this and just let the rock roll? lightning rod as the roof forgets the moderates. Those who sit recalcitrant and taciturn, you know I'd rather turn and run and scare this edifice, yeah. Where's my accomplice? So take my hand. We'll do more than stand, we'll claim this land. Take my hand, and we'll let the rock roll. Let it roll, let it crash down low. There's a house down there, but I lost it long ago. Let it roll, let it crash down low. See my house down there, but I lost it long ago. Lost it long ago. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I'm letting it roll away. No, it's got nothing to do with fate and everything to do with. Sisyphus peered into the mist, a stone's throw from the precipice. Paused.
Are you searching for God? Do you want to get in touch with your spiritual side? Seems like a lot of work.
Are you tired of your church and every single person that goes there?
Well, my business partner Frankie and I have heard your prayers, and that's why we're starting our own religion.
All the good stuff about religion you like.
With none of the weird religious stuff.
Come join us. We teach tolerance and acceptance.
And condoms are not allowed.
What? No, that's not. We didn't discuss that. That's not one of them.
Well, we give to the poor.
Also, you don't have to worship one God with us.
You worship two.
What? No. Why two?
You know, you get to pick whichever one you like.
But you don't have to.
Well, in my religion, no animals are sacred. And you can feel free to eat any of them.
That's disgusting. You're disgusting. In my religion, it is my guarantee that we will always have extra pens. You will never be left looking for a pen. You will never run out of pens. We have you covered when it comes to
Most
pens.
of those pens are mine. And if you choose my pen and my religion, I guarantee you will receive a seat in the kingdom of heaven.
Some other religions will leave you in purgatory for a while before you go to heaven. In my religion, when you die, you go directly to heaven to meet the spider god Lore immediately.
We don't make you wait in purgatory. I don't know where he's getting that. No, we bring you to the kingdom of heaven in a beautiful Polar Express type train. So cozy, so warm.
Mine's done with teleportation. No long, boring train rides. The second you die, you are in heaven. No wait
Call and
times.
BS on that one, Frankie. Technology's not there yet, folks.
You wouldn't know, Sal. You missed half the meetings.
Well, I have a real job too, unlike some people.
I'm an online film critic.
Oh, shut up. It's for Dad's blog. No one reads it.
Fuck you, truly, Sal. Fuck you.
Are you tired of the same old bickering religions trying to sell you on why their way is the best way?
Fuck was that?
Oh no, we're in someone else's commercial. I knew this would happen.
You know what would happen? Why did we do this?
Then join Jan's Freedom of Religion. I don't give two shits what you do.
Okay, smart guy.
Fuck
then
you.
in my religion.
Oh, you're nothing. Shut up.
Hi, my name is Edgar Blackman. I'm one of the cast members here on The Last Show Left on Earth, and I just want to take a brief moment to deliver this special message to Black people. What's good, fam? I know that some of you out there are living in states where they're planning on reopening businesses soon, and I'm sure that you're also aware that COVID-19 is impacting the Black community harder than any other. So, what to do? You're really trapped between a Charles S. Dutton and a hard place. I, for one, believe that it's time for us to get back to our jobs, just like Tommy from Martin. I believe that we can trust our elected officials in the same way that Whitley trusted her mother and didn't marry Dwayne when he interrupted her wedding. Now, I'm sure you have questions. Are states ready to send us back to work without endangering any of our lives? Was Teddy ready for Babyface? Listen, the American government has always been there for black people in the same way that Corey James was always there for Spencer. So it's time for us to return the favor. To wrap up, I guess my message to you is the same message that Tia and Tamara had for Batman all those years ago. I'm sure you remember. Thanks so much. Good night.
Pretty much just like drinking way too much and staying up most of the night, sleep until noon. What have your parents been doing?
You guys freak out, because I'm here with Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Woo! I mean, she's a TikTok sensation. She's a meme generator. Hello, Madam Mayor. Thank you for joining us.
No, it's my pleasure.
It's been a huge morale boost for not only Chicago, but the whole country, because you are handling this crisis with humor. How did you get so funny?
I'm funny?
Yeah, were you not going for that?
Just kidding. Look, you have to strike the right balance. This is literally deadly serious stuff. But I also know that as human beings, we're not one thing, one speed all the time. And when you're like, this is intense stuff, you need a minute to find the other parts of your personality. And humor to me has a curative effect, almost like taking medicine.
Thank you for that medicine. What would you say to communities being hit hardest right now, especially in light of the modified stay-at-home orders?
Look, I think what we know is that we've made a lot of progress because people have been staying at home. And everywhere we've seen on the globe where restrictions were lifted and people just went berserk because it's like freedom, right? Everywhere that's happened, we've seen cases just spike exponentially. If we don't stay the course, we're going to be in this for so much longer.
Ooh, Madam Mayor, you're my favorite. Okay, so you are a huge proponent of the arts, which is extremely helpful to people like me who do not have any discernible skills. So tell us about the Arts for Illinois Relief Fund.
We have a great, thriving, incredibly diverse arts community here in Chicago. We just need to make sure we're continuing to focus on it and support individual artists. So we started out with a $4 million fund. We've raised another about $1.5 million, and we want to try to go all in. But this has been a great success, I think, all the way around. The artistic life in our city is what makes us different, what makes us vibrant. And we've got to support local artists of every stripe.
If you're not a graduating high school senior and you're, let's say, an adult woman who's doing a lot of makeup tutorials on YouTube, are you still allowed to attend the Oprah party?
It's come one, come all.
This is so exciting. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you for your incredible efforts to keep us sane and healthy. And I guess I speak for everyone when I say, I love you, Mayor.
Thank you, guys.
Who will you be when the locks lift and the doors open? And who will you be when we see the world's not all broken? And who will you be when 2 times 3 doesn't need to be the space between my brethren and me? Who will you be? Yes. There's a long road to the new normal. Stay inside. I know you're restless. I know your hairline's as fucked as mine. But keep binging, keep zooming, keep ticking, keep talking, keep going live. It's not for me, but someone wants to see. And when the locks lift and the doors open, I will be celebrating with you. I've been so happy to go hug my family. I might fly Spirit. Might. But things will be different. There will be moments that try us. Moments where someone sneezes at a restaurant and everybody freezes up. There will be moments where you come back from the bathroom and your friends ask, did you wash your hands? That's their way of saying your ass wasn't hygienic before COVID. things will be different. But as the Marvel Cinematic Universe taught us when they recast Terrence Howard for Don Cheadle, the world is unpredictable, but not all change is bad. So I'll ask again, but I won't ask again. Who will you be? You should be your biggest fan. Probably someone else's too. Find the thing you love. Don't wait for love to find you. Don't wait for love to find you.
Don't wait for love to find
you. Just the cats sleeping all day. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go watch a YouTube tutorial where a teenager teaches me how to French braid my afro.
Hey guys! Oh, thank you so much for joining us. And I want to give a very special thanks to our awesome guests, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Andrew Bird, Amber Ruffin, and Rachael Lee Cook. Oh God, guys, I can't believe this. This is the last show left on Earth. Well, at least for now. We hope to see you again very soon. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's all try to stay positive. Bye.
It's the last show left on Earth. I hope it's worth it. Let it be worth it. Oh, and if we lie, let's let our whole body shake with mirth. If this is a way, gonna surf it. Well, we're starting to feel some pressure. Like this whole damn thing's about to blow. Wouldn't you know that the thing that would save us is a sketch comedy TV show? It's alive. It's the last show left on Earth. I hope it's worth it. Oh God, let it be worth it. It's the last show left on Earth. Oh, please, Lord, let it be worth it. It's the last show left on Earth. I hope it's worth it.